The following information assumes that the operator has read and understood the Volvo G900 operator's manual, is familiar with all the controls and instruments, and knows the correct starting and stopping procedures. If you have any questions, consult your supervisor or your Volvo dealer. Proper operation and maintenance are the two most important ways to avoid downtime. Follow the directions for daily pre-start checks found in the operator's manual to establish a routine. If you notice any items that need attention, inform your supervisor or contact your Volvo dealer immediately. It is a good idea to establish a set daily routine. You should conduct a daily inspection of your motor grader as recommended in your operator's manual. The following inspection will be more in-depth to better familiarize you with the machine. We will begin our inspection by checking the transmission oil. The transmission has an easy-to-check sight glass located directly below the cab steps. Make sure the transmission sight glass is full prior to starting. Inspect cylinder fittings and hoses for any leakage or damage. Proceed in a clockwise direction around the grader to the drawbar area. Inspect the moldboard slide rails for damage and remove any debris that may be present. Inspect the moldboard cutting edges for wear, damage, or loose bolts. Inspect the timing gear and drive pinion gears for damage or debris. Check condition of any safety signs. Inspect the drawbar ball stud for damage. Proceed to the front axle and inspect the fittings and hoses for oil leaks or damage. Remove any debris encountered. Visually examine front tires for abnormal tread wear and cuts. Proceed along the right side of the machine, repeating the inspection. Inspect and clean the cab glass and safety signs as encountered. Visually check the level of brake oil in the reservoir. Visually inspect the upper and lower drive shafts for interference, condition, and presence of cover. Inspect the articulation hinge. Inspect the areas between the wheels and tandems for debris or oil leaks. Visually examine rear tires for tread wear and cuts. Visually check the tandem oil level and clean the sight glass as required. Visually inspect the underside of the machine for leaks, damage, or debris. Inspect the brake lines behind the tandem and rotate the tandem breather to ensure that it is open to atmosphere. Open the forward side access door and inspect the area. Inspect the air filter housing and exhaust aspirator hose for damage. Do not open the filter housing unless the air filter restriction indicator light is illuminated. Unnecessary opening and closing of the air filter housing only creates an opportunity for contaminants to enter the engine. Carefully clean and remove the engine oil dipstick and verify that the level is within the safe zone. Check the level of the windshield washer fluid. Verify the coolant level is within the safe zone. Open the rear fan cowling door and inspect the radiator and coolers for debris. Clean with compressed air as required. Inspect the fan hydraulic motor and fittings for leaks. Check tightness of the fuel cap to ensure contaminants do not enter the system. Proceed to the left side tandem and repeat inspections of tires and tandem. Open the forward side engine compartment access door. Examine the air intake system for loose ducting and the exhaust system for loose or damaged components.